What's up, guys? It's Rogelio from OneBroGaming with another one and done NBA challenge. Today we're gonna go ahead and knock out the Atlanta Hawks. I haven't done a 2K video in a little bit because I've been very busy just playing Minecraft on stream. If you guys want to join up, it's open to PC and consoles. We've been having a good time with that. I actually dropped a video recently. I thought it was pretty funny. You let me know if you want to check that out after this video, separate from what I normally do, of course. But let's get back into it. Atlanta Hawks is what we're gonna go ahead and knock out today, and I think we're keeping Trae Young, so I think that's the #1 point. And let's just see what team we can build for him to see if we can bring him a championship in this one and done challenge. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, and let's go ahead and get started. Obviously, Trae Young is here. Jalen Johnson, we could potentially keep, maybe move him to the 3 since they don't have a lot of 3s other than Zach, who we're more than likely going to trade in this case because I think we can definitely get something good for his trade value. Capella might have to go. He might be our power forward if we end up keeping him. Bogdan could be a decent one. He is a sharpshooter. DeAndre Hunter could be traded away. Larry Nance, I'm not sure if he stays on the team. Dyson Daniels. We've got, Cody Zeller. I was going to say Cody Keller. Cody Zeller, David Roddy, Garrison Matthews, who can shoot the ball, but 73 overall. I don't know if he makes the team. Maybe with that 3-point shooting off the bench might not be terrible. And then the rest of these guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what trades I can find, and then we'll go from there. I think to start, we're gonna go ahead and just upgrade the center position. Obviously, I wanted to see if we could get a shooting big. I could have got Vucevic, but I think Jarrett Allen is better for the rebounding and the shot blocking that he brings, and obviously better scoring than Clint Capella in this case. So Jarrett Allen, welcome to the Atlanta Hawks in this case. And yeah, Capella and a first-round pick. I think this is worth it. We're gonna go ahead and send that. Bro, I was about to pull the trigger on Bam, and then I see Karl Anthony Towns and Mikal Bridges, which I feel like I've done a couple trades for Towns already. I don't know if we've utilized Bridges that much, so this one could be a W. They're both scorers in the grand scheme of things. Towns not that much of a rebounder, but he can do the job. Bridges can be moved to the 2, so we can bring in some scoring there. Or we have Jarrett Allen and Bam at the 4 and 5. Which could go kind of crazy. I don't know what to do in this case. As tempting as this trade is, we have gotten Karl Anthony Towns in a couple of these videos. I want to see how we do with Bam at the 4, and then we can move homeboy, who is a Johnson, to the 3, and then we should be good there. So in this case, I think we're going to go with the Bam trade. So let's just knock that out. Bam, welcome to the Atlanta Hawks, my guy. I think we're going to go ahead and trade Duncan Robinson and Larry Nance Jr. for Brook Lopez as a backup center. I know we lose a lot, but in this case, I think it'll work out for the squad. We need a little bit of shooting from the big man. Brook Lopez can do that off the bench, so hopefully this works out for us. I'm just trying some new things here and seeing what we could potentially do, so let's see how that works out, I guess. GG Jackson could be a W. Let's see what other trades we have here, but I think that's the one that I'm going to go ahead and knock out in this case. Yeah, let's bring GGW in and see how he does for us. In this case, 78, 79 overall, and he'll be our backup small forward, so I think that works out. So let's go ahead and welcome GG to the Atlanta Hawks. Next up, I think we're going to bring Max Strauss, however you say his name, over, move him down to the shooting guard position, and he'll be our backup 2, so he can bring in some 3s for the squad. I think that might work out as a bench piece, so we'll do that. For some reason, we get Tristan Thompson as well, but it is what it is. Welcome to Atlanta. We technically need a backup point guard. Dyson Daniels is a 6'7" point guard. Maybe he'll play good. We'll leave him on the squad for now. If he doesn't turn out to play as well as we need him to, then we can either pick up a guard from free agency or we can trade him away for another point guard. So for now, he's going to stay. So this is what the roster is looking like. We've got Trae Young, Bogdanovich, Jalen Johnson, Bam Adebayo. I don't know why I couldn't say that. And then Jarrett Allen. 6-man, we got Onyeka Okongwu, and then Brook Lopez, GG Jackson, Max Strauss, and Dyson Daniels. Squad looks good to me. And as per usual, let's simulate through the first game and see if we get a W, which we lose by 5, unfortunately. Trae Young, 18-9, not terrible. Bam doing good. The defense isn't really there. Somehow the blocks came from Max Strus, a shooting guard, and then Jalen Johnson got 2 of those, so he did good for his part. But unfortunately not the case. Brook Lopez, 1 of 5 from the 3-point line. GG, 2 of 7 from the 3-point line. Trae Young, 1 of 5 from the 3-point line. We could have easily won this. I think it was just a mishap, a bad day. Let's go ahead and simulate to the halfway point and see how this team does. All right, so I did need to apparently fill up the roster to make sure we have enough players for the season, and I just automated that. And then when I checked, look at the point guard we got, our glorious king, Derrick Rose. I don't think that he'll play amazing, but I'm happy to have him on the team. Little shout out. Oh, I'm covering his face. Hold on. Little shout out to Derrick Rose. Let's show him some love. And yeah, man, I love that dude. My favorite point guard from of all time, for my generation at least. So yeah, big shout out to him. I have a video for him as well. Go check it out if you haven't already, but let's go ahead and continue. We end up making it to the NBA Cup and losing by 4. I wish it would give you some kind of notice to say like, oh, you made the NBA Cup, because it just kind of simulates through and I don't even realize it. Nas Reed had a crazy game, so did Edwards. In this case, we had 31-9 from Young. Gigi had 26 off the bench. And the rest of these guys, honestly, were just missing a lot of shots. We could have won this one, lost by 4, so we don't get the NBA Cup. The rookies don't get that extra paycheck. And yeah, we're just losing on all fronts on this case. But let's go ahead and keep simulating. Currently 4th in the conference, 6th in the power rankings, and our record is 16-11. Let's go ahead and get to that midpoint. Dyson Daniels has honestly just not been playing good. Off the bench, he's doing what he can. To steal a game, honestly, that's not bad at all. But guess who else gets to steal a game? Mike Conley, with some better dishes, more points, a higher overall. And we get Christian Wood, which we probably won't use, even though I think he's pretty good off the bench for most teams. Mike Conley for Dyson Daniels. I don't know why the Los Angeles Lakers, like, this is the next trade. Jaden Hardy and Maxi Kleber, and then we got Sharp, Saric, Ben Shepherd, and like those are those trades. And then the Lakers want to give me Mike Conley and Christian Wood. I have to take it. I don't know why I decided to check the trades, but Dyson Daniels wasn't playing where I would want him to be. So now we got to trade him. Mike Conley, welcome to the Atlanta Hawks. This is wild. In this case, with the award races, obviously Luka still #1 for MVP. Nobody from our team in the top 5 at all. Rookie of the year, we traded Zach over to Miami. And now Stephon Castle might end up winning Rookie of the Year for once, which is kind of crazy. 6th man of the year. Honestly, I feel like I'm not even going to bring it up. Nobody from our team. It is what it is. Defensive player, nobody from our team. Oh, never mind. Bam's at #5, bringing in that 2 steals and almost 2 blocks a game, which is kind of crazy. He's been having a great season. What a great pickup for us. And then most improved, nobody from the Hawks. And then clutch player, nobody from the Hawks. It is what it is. Now let's go ahead and look at the all-star participants, see if anybody made it from our team. In this case, Bam makes it. No Trae Young. In this case, Trae Young was injured. I keep forgetting to turn off injuries. It's too late now. So he didn't play for a while, which means Derrick Rose was playing point guard position for a while. Honestly, he was cooking. And then we got Mike Conley. So then Mike Conley was playing point guard for a while. D Rose off the bench. And for the grand scheme of things, Trae Young is back, which is good for us. But Mike Conley's off the bench. I think he's our 6th man, so that should still work out. We're still looking good. But as far as teammates of ours, or I guess, yeah, players of ours that are in the All-Star game, is just Bam. And then West, obviously you see these guys, and then I don't think we have anybody in the dunk contest, and we can never see the 3-point for some reason, so it is what it is. Let's go ahead and look at the team stats real quick, and then after that, we'll simulate to the end of the season. In this case, Trae Young, 26 points, 9 assists, so hopefully he can get those assists up. Bam is cooking, 16, 9, 4, and then 2 and 2 basically. And then we got Gigi off the bench, 15 points, looking beautiful. Bogdan, our shooting guard, 14 points with a steal a game, so that's pretty good. Jarrett Allen, I wish it was in the double digits, but it is what it is. 12 and a half, 9.5, and then he's getting some blocks, which helps the team. Jalen Johnson currently injured. We should get him back before the playoffs start, but hey, 11 and 7 with a steal, not mad at it, and 4 assists. And then Woods not playing, so those are just his stats from when he was on the Lakers. Mike Conley, 9, 6, and 1.5, which is why we brought him in. Defense and playmaking. Brook Lopez, 8 points, 3 rebounds, but he's getting a block a game, which is why we got him. Off the bench, getting some blocks, not bad. And then we have Strauss, Onyeka, and then D Rose getting some points off the bench as well. It is what it is. We're doing pretty good. We'll see how we end up finishing the season, and I'll see you guys at the end. And yeah, we'll see where we ended up in the playoffs. Luka wins MVP, no surprise there. Sar actually ends up winning Rookie of the Year with the saddest stats I've ever seen in my life. I don't know how that happened, but it is what it is. Good for him. Next up, Amen Thompson was Sixth Man of the Year. Victor Wembanyama, Defensive Player of the Year. Amen Thompson, Most Improved. Pablo Banchero, Clutch Player of the Year. Jason Kidd, Coach of the Year. And Tihina Law, thank you for accepting my award for Executive of the Year, because that's me. I did that for the Atlanta Hawks, which we end up finishing our season 51 and 31 with the first in our division, third in our conference. And then as far as the All-NBA teams go, nobody in the first team, second team, nobody. And then Hawks, we got Trae Young, All-NBA third team, which is a W. And then defensive, we should hopefully have, there he is, Bam in the all-defensive second team. He did fall down a little bit there, unfortunately. And then rookies, we didn't have any. As far as the playoffs go, we ended up with third in our conference, so that means we are going to go ahead and face the 6th seed, which in this case is Miami in the first round. So let me go ahead, I guess in this case, and move our camera over to the top, and hopefully this is a good placement so you guys can see everything and obviously see our side of the playoffs. So let's go ahead and simulate through game. Actually, yeah, we have to simulate the play-in, which means Boston and Orlando make it on this side, and OKC and San Antonio make it on the other side, which is kind of crazy. For the first round against Miami, we're gonna do simulate through games. Unless we start losing, game 1 we lose. Why is it always the case when it comes to either Miami or Chicago that they give us a problem in the first round? In this case, Mike Conley did good, Trae Young did okay, missing a lot of shots actually for both of those guys. Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler got a triple-double. Scary Terry with 20 points there. So all in all, we lose by 6, which is unfortunate. We definitely could have won that game. Simulate through game. We win that one, thankfully. Trae Young, thank you. 30 and 7. That's what I need you to do. If you did that last game, we would have won. But it is what it is. Jimmy Butler, 19 assists, which is crazy. But hey, 10 points wasn't enough. We end up winning game 2. Simulate through game. We end up winning game 3. Box scores 35 from Jimmy, 31 though, and 14 from Trae Young, which is beautiful in this case. 17 points off the bench from GG makes a big difference for us as we win by a good amount of points there. Let's go ahead and simulate through game 4 as we win that one as well. Tyler Hero tried his best, but it was not enough for Bam with 15 rebounds, which is beautiful. 11 rebounds from Jalen Johnson, GG 14 points, and then overall some blocks from Brook Lopez and a steal from Mike Conley. So we're looking pretty good for the most part as we simulate through game 5 to hopefully advance us to the second round with a gentleman's sweep over Miami. In this case, let's look at that box score for that last game, which we end up winning by 11 points. GG 25 points off the bench in 18 minutes. Which is crazy. Trae Young 21 and 11, Bam 21 and 11 as well, 20 from Bogdan. But overall, great win, great victory. We advance to the second round, which means we have New York in the second round. That's going to be a tough one. Looking at this New York squad, they've got Jalen Brunson, who could be a problem for Trae Young, Mikal Bridges, so Max Strauss probably not going to be the best guy. I might need to make adjustments to our rotation here. I think Bogdan at the 1 starting might be a better placement there. But OG at the 3, Josh Hart at the 4. Bam is gonna destroy Josh Hart. At least that's what I'm hoping. Take advantage of that mismatch. And then Karl Anthony Towns at the center. Jarrett Allen's a good defender, so hopefully he locks him down there. So let me make some adjustments to our squad, and then we'll start the simulation. It's the second round. Let's start the simcast simulations in this case, so that way we can see if there's any close games that we might need to jump into so we can get some gameplay. But more importantly, doesn't seem to be the case for this one, as it is a 9-point game. I don't jump. Oh, let's bring it down to 2 minutes and see if they make this a close game. We're up by 4. No need to jump in on that as we take the victory. That was a close one. They made it close. Doesn't matter though. We were able to clutch out in the third quarter, which is where we ended up getting our victory. 24 and 10 from Allen, 19 and 10 from Bam. Where is Trae Young? 16 points, 9 assists, 14 and 10 from Mike Conley. GG just does so good off the bench. I'm happy we picked him up. But hey, we got the victory. Let's go ahead and start the simulation for game 2. In this case, I'm always worried when it comes to the New York Knicks. They've got a great squad. Jalen Brunson is amazing. They're dominating here in game 2. I don't think we end up winning this one. So, it's actually pretty close. Can we catch up and maybe secure victory? No, they completely destroyed us. Yeah, that's not even that close of a game. GG's for that one. 24 points from Trae Young, 8 of 17, which is not great. Bam, 14 and 12. I mean, we didn't have a terrible game. They probably just played better. Yeah, they just played better in this case, and we end up losing by 13. Time to go ahead and simulate for game 3. Simulate with Simcast. We need to get a victory here. That's currently tied 1-1. New York gets a dominant first quarter, but we get a solid second. Maybe we can keep this a close game. Does not seem to be the case as we get destroyed by 17 points. Allen 24, the rest of the team straight garbage. Straight garbage is what I was going to say. Unfortunately, we lose that game. Terrible shooting from everybody. Allen did his best. Was not enough for the 37 from Towns and 32 from Jalen Brunson. Game 4, simulate with Simcast. We should be at our home this time, so hopefully that gives us an advantage. We were at our home last time and we got destroyed, but we need to tie this up 2-2. It's looking like a close game for the most part. Do we have to jump in though? No, we're up by 12. That should be a victory. As we win by 11, Trae Young 23. I mean, not a lot of high scoring, but a lot of scoring from the team in general. On the other end, we were able to stop them this time, and that definitely helped us out. Seems like Josh Hart might be injured, but maybe he's playing through it. Maybe that'll help us as well. But hey, game 5, tied 2-2. Let's start the simulation and see if we can win this. A victory here is huge for us. That means we're only 1 away from the conference finals, as we are currently destroying New York. They're not catching up to that. We beat them by, what is that, 26 points, which is crazy. 45 points from Trae Young, and still got 10 assists. This is what I've been waiting for. This is what I'm talking about. 11 of 14 from the 3-point line. That is beautiful. And then 24 and 13 from Bam, 14 and 8 from Mike Conley, and then the rest of the team getting some buckets there as well. Brunson had 40 as well, and then Towns had 20 and 10, but unfortunately, like I said, not enough to go ahead and beat us as we completely destroy them in game 5. We are currently up 3-2, 1 victory away from advancing to the conference finals, where we could face Chicago or the Indiana Pacers. They don't scare me as much as New York does, but I always jinx myself, so let's just keep it at that and not say anything else. But hopefully we can win here so they don't force a game 7. If anybody were to force a game 7, it would be New York. This is the team that I would expect to force a game 7. Currently it is a close game, 3 minutes. We're up by 5 now, so not that close of a game. We completely stopped them to go ahead and advance to the conference finals. 23 points from Young, 23 points from Brook Lopez, which is random and solid. And then we have Bam with 22, 16 from Allen and Bogdanovich. Overall, solid game. Beat them by 14. Brunson had 27. Was not enough as we make it to the conference finals against Chicago. The number 1 seed. Oh my God. How did Chicago make it to the number 1 seed? I don't understand. They always give us trouble, as they are typically the 6th or 7th seed. So how did you do it? How did you do it? What is your team looking like? Chicago's team has not changed. How did this team become the number 1 seed? Kobe White, Josh Giddey, Zach LaVine, Patrick Williams, Jalen Smith? You don't even have Vucevic right now? If we lose to the Chicago Bulls, how are you the number 1 seed? Who is balling over here? 20 points, 14 points. I'm looking at playoff stats, by the way. 17 from Kobe, 12, 10, 8, 9, 7, 12. What is happening? We're going up against the Cinderella team, the Chicago Bulls. I don't know how they got here. Start the simulation with Simcast. We should advance to the finals. We shouldn't lose to the Bulls. It's still a close game, and I don't understand why. Are we about to lose game 1 by 17 points? 38 from Trae Young, 22 from Allen, 27, 21, 18, 18, 15, 15, 13. Why are they so efficient? Oh my God. Down 1-0 against Chicago. Simulate with Simcast. I'm super frustrated. I might not talk that much. I'll force myself to, don't worry. But we're currently losing game 2. It is a closer game than the last one. Not anymore. We're down by a consistent 10 points, more than 10 points now. What is happening, bro? Who the hell is playing for the Bulls right now? 19, 18, 17, 17, 15. That's us. 30, 22, 14, 12, 11, 11, 9. Like, how are we losing these games? We're down 2-0. They went to game 7s every round up to here. They must be exhausted. How are we losing to the Chicago Bulls? Simulate with Simcast. We win here. We have to win here. If we don't win here, oh dude. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to say. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. We win game 3. Finally, 105-79. In this case, 19. Like, nobody literally balled out. We just kind of scored as a team does in this case. And they just couldn't score enough this time for once. So yeah, we got a victory. Thankfully. That's all I can say about that. Game 4. Simulate with Simcast. We need to win here. We should be at home this game. We have a slight lead, but it's a close one. It does not seem like we might need to jump in this case, which has been crazy because we haven't needed to jump in for any games so far as we get the victory. Beat them by 15 points on their, oh my God, I was going to start with them. 49 points from Trae Young. Thank you, dog. We need that. 24 from Bam, 12, 12, and 8 from the rest right there. 21, 20, 19, 16, and 12. Like, they're just scoring well, like well-rounded. Kobe shot terrible, thankfully, so that worked out in our favor. We got the victory. It's tied 2-2. Let's get the victory at their home now, please. I beg of you. We need to win here as we start terribly. They have the best first half they've ever had in their entire lives, and we get destroyed by 30+ points. What the hell is going on? 22 from Bam, 18 from Trae Young, and then the rest of the team doing terrible. They just all score. How is this happening? We are currently losing to Chicago. It is 3-2. Time for game 6. We have to force a game 7 in this case. If we don't have the best game of our lives right now, actually no, save that for next game. Just play a solid game today. I do not want to lose to Chicago. I don't want to lose to Chicago. Oh my God, we have to jump in. We're down 6. Let's do that now. I'm so frustrated. I honestly have no words for whatever is happening right now. I don't even understand. Please make that. We need it. Of course you don't. Lonzo Ball is injured. No surprise there. Smith is shooting threes. Thankfully, that's a miss. Can you get somebody open for 3 here? Or can you shoot a 3? I don't even care what you do. Just score. I don't want to lose here. We did what? I'm literally like at a loss for words. We're playing terrible. We're down 6. We're taking dumb shots. I'm not even showing all of them, I don't even think. And then there's a mismatch right here. That's an easy 2 points. Like, what is happening? Why is Chicago a god squad? They have Mitchell Robinson now. When did they get Mitchell Robinson? Is that why you guys are amazing? That can't be why. That doesn't make any sense. Please knock down a 3. We need it. Thank you. Bang, bang. Down 5. A little under 2 minutes left. If you don't step up on that 3-point line, what did I just say? Okay, thank God he missed. Pass that up to somebody that can shoot a 3 right now because we need it more than anything in the world. I guess that's a mismatch. Take the 2 points. Down by 3. We're at home. Bring the defense. We need the defense, Jalen. You let him run right past you. Pick your hand up. Thank you. Oh, I thought he was going to pull that. Oh, that's a mismatch as well. Take that. Pass that out. Someone's open. I don't understand. I don't understand what we're doing. I don't understand why we're losing. I don't understand why we're not playing defense. Step up. He's taking the 2 steps. Okay, thank you. You're going to let him out-rebound you? Grab that, please. Give it to Trey. Why is nobody giving the ball to Trey? He can't play defense. Let him kill on offense, please. Set him a pick. Oh my God, he's slashing. That went in. I don't know how, but we're down 1. Please play good defense. Hands up, hands up. He's about to take that. Good defense. Grab it. Somebody on my team. Thank you. Oh my God, we can go ahead here. All the way, Allen. All the way, Allen. Okay, no, honestly, you missed. Why don't you do the pass? You had the big man open. Do the pass. We're gonna lose. We have to foul. That's gonna be 2 points. Hopefully he misses 1. If not, we just need a 3 to go to overtime. It's still doable. We should be up by 1 right now, but Jalen Johnson just made the worst decision in playoff history of all time by taking that up and missing instead of hitting the open big man on the cut. But it is what it is. Miss a free throw, please, Josh. Oh my God, that swishes in. Free throw number 2. Please miss this one. And it goes in. Down 3. These next 18 seconds will decide my mood for the rest of the day. Please hit a 3. Don't give them that much time to score. Trae Young, you have time. What are you doing? Oh, dude. No words. No words. This has honestly been just like the worst gameplay I've seen in my life. He misses another 3. He's going to chuck that. Oh my God. That one wants to go in, but there's 0.8 seconds left. We're down 2. The game is over. The foul doesn't even count with that much time. And Chicago advances to the finals with that team, bro. How do we lose? Is the Trae Young curse that strong that we got beat by the number 1 seed? First off, how'd you get there? Chicago Bulls. Second off, back-to-back game 7s until they got to the conference finals, and then they beat us in 6, and now they're going to the finals, who they're either going to face, I would assume, Dallas or the Timberwolves. I would assume, I don't know. But if they win this championship, I don't know what's happening. They're facing Dallas. Luka's right there. Josh Giddey's the conference finals MVP. Let's simulate this and see what happens. Oh my God, I thought Chicago won for a second. I'm happy they lost. Luka wins finals MVP. No surprise there. My mood was about to be so terrible. It's bad. But the fact that Dallas won makes me happy. Chicago, I can't say what I want to say, but yeah, you guys know what I'm saying. Yeah, in this case, I'm done. I don't know what the hell just happened today. I have no words. I'm out of here. I'll do a quick outro. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you're as frustrated as I am, leave a like on the video so I can see the frustration visually through the likes, because I don't know what the hell just happened, but it is what it is. That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Comment down below any video suggestions or scenarios that you want me to work on, and I'll add them to the list because I have a lot that I need to work on already, but I don't mind always having some suggestions to work on. So yeah, do that. Check me out on Twitch. Check me out on Kick. We've been doing a lot of Minecraft lately, some Fortnite, a little bit of 2K. If you guys enjoy that, check me out and say hi. But yeah, that's it for me today. Appreciate you guys. I hope y'all have a great day. Thank you for watching, even though I am frustrated with whatever the hell that just was. But I will see you on the next one. What team do you want me to do next? Let me know that as well. And everyone take care. Deuces.